I audible?
Sir, you are audible.
Okay, fine. Thanks. Okay, so we'll start now. Okay, so do you have any doubt? Like you want me to address anything from week 3?
Yes, sir, I have a doubt. In mock test that we had given yesterday, there is a
Yes.
question which it is asked about the rational numbers.
Okay, I
So,
guess there is some issue with that question. Okay, as far as I know.
yes,
Okay.
sir, one
So
option is like they marked as incorrect, but it is correct.
yes, correct. So one of the option, I guess 5 by 8 or something like that,
Yeah.
which
8
is
by 5.
yeah. Someone pointed out in this course. Yeah, we'll probably will change it as soon as possible.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Yes. Okay, any other doubt?
Sir, I had a doubt.
Yeah, please.
In question number 8, sir, of mock that we gave yesterday.
Okay, fine. Uh, Question number 8. Let me open it. Okay, so just a minute. Let me take the photo so that I can write. Okay, so yeah. So next. So can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So now let me write that question. So some function is defined, okay, and as you can see, it's the way. So basically, we have defined this function inductively. Okay, so we have given something, and you can define all the values of the function recursively. Okay, so suppose so the function is basically from set of a natural number to set of all natural number, and given that f of 0 is 0 and f of 1 is 1, so so then what? So then recursively we have defined for all natural numbers, and how? This is basically f of n equals to f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2 for all n greater than equal to 2, right? This is how we define the function. So now can you tell me what will be the value of f of 3, f of 2?
Sir,
It
I
will be
didn't understand the function, third one.
Yeah, so the thing is, as you can see, something is given, right? This is a function from set of all natural number to set of all natural number, right?
Yes.
That means it should take it should produce some value for all the natural numbers, right?
Yes.
So the thing is, but as you can see in the first second line, so here only f of 0 is given and f of 1 is given. Okay, apart from that nothing is given. Okay, but in the third line we have defined, so we have defined it inductively. Okay, so this actually using this third line, actually you can get the value of the function at all the natural numbers. How? So as you can see, f of what is f of 2? So if I apply the third rule for n equal to 2, what will be the value of f of 2?
1.
So f of 2 is basically what? F of 2 minus 1, which is f of 2 minus 1
1 plus f of
plus f of
0.
2 minus 2, which is nothing but f of 1 plus f of 0, right? So initially it is given what is the value of f of 0 and f of 1, right? So now I can add these values. Okay, if once I add this value, I will get f of 2 to be 1. Is it clear now how I am getting the value of f of 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so similarly, can you find out the value of f of 3? So similarly, what will be the value of f of 3? F of 3 is nothing but f of 2 plus f of 1, right? So from the last calculation, I know the value of f of 2. So f of 2 is nothing but 1. From the last calculation, I know the value of f of 2. So then I can simply write, instead of f of 2, I can write 1 plus f of 1 is 1, which is 2. Right? Now, is it clear how you should proceed to solve this
Yes, sir.
question?
Yes.
So yeah, so try to solve the question. If you have still any doubt, you can ask me.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Sir, I had another one doubt
Yes, please.
from same mock question number 6.
Question number 6. Okay, let me check. What is question number 6? Yeah. So what is your doubt here? Like,
Sir, I didn't understand the question itself.
okay, let me explain first. So as you can see, this is some, okay. Just a minute. Yeah, so question number 6. So basically it says, so you have this plane, XY plane, right? So this is your XY plane. So here you have origin, and a Wi-Fi router is kept at the position 0, 0, right? So that means a Wi-Fi router is placed here. So on this position, a Wi-Fi router is placed, and its maximum transmission range is 10 meter. Okay, so the maximum transmission range is 10 meter throughout all the direction. That means if you draw a circle around that point with radius 10 meter, so in that region, that Wi-Fi router can reach. Okay, so precisely this is the region where the Wi-Fi router can reach. Okay, so this is a circle. Okay, so don't take it. So this picture is slightly. So I have drawn this picture not properly. So this is a circle. So think of it as a circle of radius 10. Okay, so this is 0, 10. This point is 0, 10. This point is, let's say, 10, 0. This point is minus 10, 0, and this point is 0, minus 10. Okay, so this is the radius. So inside all the, so this is the including the boundary of the circle. Okay, that is the these are the places where this signal of Wi-Fi router can reach. Okay, so it says that so a person whose name is Rohan, he is walking along the straight line L with along the
Sir,
straight line.
I am
Sorry,
unable to listen you from past 3 minutes.
am I audible now?
Yes, you are.
Sir, you are audible.
So what about last? So someone is saying I was not audible for last so many minutes. So is it?
Sir, if he has any doubt, he will ask. We will continue.
Sorry. Okay, quite clear throughout. Okay, fine. So, so the thing is, it's saying that a person, Rohan, is walking along a straight line L, and his phone is in that his phone is in the transmission range of the Wi-Fi router for a brief duration. Then what could be the equation of L? So suppose a person is, so Rohan, suppose is walking walking along this line L. Okay, so suppose Rohan is walking along this line L. Okay, so the thing is, when Rohan mobile will get the signal, if this straight line will come in this region. Okay, so when this straight line will come in this region, so my question is, when this straight line will come in this region. So that is only possible when the perpendicular distance between this straight line and this point of this origin. Okay, so when this perpendicular distance is less than
10 units.
the radius of the circle, that is 10 units. Radius of the circle, okay, that is 10 units. Okay, when this perpendicular distance between this line and this origin is less than equal to 10 units, then only the Rohan mobile will get the Wi-Fi signal, otherwise it won't. Okay, so now the question, whether this question is clear, how one should solve this question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now so the thing is, what you need to do, so bunch of equations are given. So suppose the first equation is given, x minus y minus 5 equal to 0. For this equation, what you need to do, you need to find the perpendicular distance between this line and the point origin. Okay, if the perpendicular distance is less than equal to 10 units, then in that case Rohan mobile will get the signal. And similarly, you have to check for other options. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay, fine. Okay, so any other doubt?
Sir, I had another one doubt.
Yes, please.
Last question from the same mock.
Okay, last question. So again, what is the issue? Because last means, okay, question number 12, right?
Yes, graph is given, sir.
Okay, then probably for that question number 12, 11 and 10 are interrelated, right?
Yes, yes.
So, okay, so
Sir, I have doubt in question number 11.
okay, you have doubt in question number 11. Okay.
Sir, can you teach
Sir.
all those 3 questions?
Yeah, I can certainly solve. So it will be better for me to solve all the 3 questions. Okay, so let me start one by one.
Sir, like the mock test 8 question is still not showing to me like the correct one. Like the 2 options were correct. Everyone raised a doubt for that.
Yeah. Probably like still they have not corrected it. So, but we have informed the portal team.
Sir,
Okay.
now it correct. It was correct answer.
You know, mine is not showing that, so like, maybe it's taking time.
Yes,
Only
sir,
thing, like,
refresh.
No, certainly it can't be correct for someone and it can't be incorrect for someone else. Like it has to be uniform.
no, that's uniform. Like the answer of mine is like I chose the right options too. So like, it's not showing yet to me. I don't know. The thing is, like, I was asking about graded assignment too, sir, the maths part. So like, did one question also wrong in that? So what did happen about it? Like, is it gonna
Yeah,
be considered?
just a minute. Let me first.
Which question is wrong in graded assignment?
For one question, I know, like we are going to ignore that question. So okay, so
Last question, ratio one. That you're talking about?
question number 8, I guess.
Yeah, that one only. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be so it's not be considered, right?
Yeah. We'll completely ignore that question. Okay. So okay, let me read that question. So question number, basically probably question number 10. So there is few information is given. So a anthropological detective measured the length of dried bones to estimate the living height. Okay, so living height, the height of the subject when he or she was alive. Then table 1 basically shows the formula to calculate the height based on the length of the bone. Okay, so okay, so you have a table. So this is for the male and this is okay. So using lot of using the length of the bone, so there are few bones: femur, humerus, radial bone, and I guess tibia. Okay, so using that you can actually approximate the height of that person. Okay, so using this is actually femur. Okay, this F represent femur bone. Okay, see, so this height is represented as 2.9 h plus 27. Okay, the next one is h equals to 3.2 h. So as you can see, all the heights, they are basically you can write it as a function of the bone. Okay, so this is for male, and similarly for female you have yeah, so you don't have to raise your hand, you simply you can unmute yourself and you can ask. Plus 28. 32. Plus 29. Okay, so these are the information given, like how you can predict the height of the human using the length of the bone. Okay, so this is the information. Okay, let me go to the question number 1. A 14 inches humerus bone for a male subject has been found. So what will be the error? Yeah, so the question is, what will be the error if the bone belongs to a 66-inch tall male subject? Okay, so what will be the error if it belongs to a 66 male object? So okay, so you can easily calculate that, right? So as you can see, you have some approximation of the height using the length of the bone. Okay, so what is this humerus, what is the name? Yeah, H, right? So as you can see, for the male, this is the approximation of the height using this humerus bone. Okay, so using this, now you can compute the approximate height. Okay, so it is given that the length of this bone is 14 inch, right? So the length of the bone is 14 inch. Okay, that means here the value of h, okay, because this is actually plus bone. Okay, so this length of this bone is 14 inch. That means here h is 14, right? So once you put h is equal to 14 here, okay, so once you put h equal to 14 in this equation, okay, you will get a value of capital H, right? So what will be the value of capital H? Can one of you tell me?
7.6.
Sorry,
67.6.
7.6.
67.6, right?
Yes.
So this is basically the approximate height. Okay, approximate height. So it is given that what will be the error if what will be the error if the bone belongs to a 66-inch tall male. Okay, so just what you need to do, you need to subtract 67.6 minus 66. So what you will get? 1.6. Okay, so this is the error.
You minus that. Why you
Sorry.
subtracted those?
Sorry?
Why you subtracted those two? I'm asking.
No, basically it's asking the error, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is the approximate height. Correct? This is the
Yes.
approximate, right? But in the question it is given that actually the actual height is basically 66 inches, right?
Yes, sir.
So the error will be the difference, right? Is
If
it
they
clear?
asked it that if the male height is 66 inch, then what is the error in that? They asked.
Yeah, that is what I have calculated, right?
Yes. Sir.
No, is it clear or still you have confusion? See, so these are the approximate. So these are the function that gives you the approximate value of the height. Okay. So it is given that the length of the bone is 14 inches. Okay. So once I substitute h equal to 14, I am getting the approximate value to be 67.6. Okay. But in the question, it is given that the actual height is basically 66. Okay. So to get the error, so we have a approximate, so we have a function which produce the approximate value. It's not going to give you the real value of the height. Okay. It is given that the real value is 66 and the approximate value is 67.6. That means we have some error. So for that we need to subtract both the things to get the error. So the error is basically their difference. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask, what if we substitute the value of capital H
Sorry?
and calculate? So what if we substitute the value of capital H, that is 66, in the above equation? By that, can we calculate the error?
Yeah,
I mean,
precisely that is what I am doing, right? So I am what basically, if you substitute the 66, okay, in this equation, okay, so in this equation, if you substitute 66 and here if you substitute 14 in the right hand side, so I'm talking about now this one, okay. So if you substitute 66 here and here if you substitute basically what 14, then in the
No,
right hand
sir.
side,
No, sir. I mean that we will be calculating the value of small h by substituting capital H.
no, then actually, so then you are getting the error in the bone. Okay. Not
Okay,
so
sir. I
then what you will get? If you substitute the value of capital S, then what you will get? You will get the value of small s, right?
Yes, sir.
But small h doesn't represent the height, right? It's basic. It doesn't represent the height of the male. Okay, it's represent the height of, sorry, the length of the bone. Okay, so
Okay,
then
sir. Thank
in
you.
that case you will get the in that case you will get the approximate value or maybe the exact value of the length of the bone of that person. Okay, not the
Yes,
height
sir.
of that person.
Okay, sir.
So is it clear now? Question number 10.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Do errors always have to be in positive numbers, or can they take negative numbers as well?
So, okay, so I guess there is, okay, maybe in some sense, this is slightly confusing. Okay, so the thing is you don't know uh, uh, from what you need to subtract what. Okay, so basically it's in case of error, it's always, I'll suggest it's always better you take the absolute value. Okay, so it doesn't matter from where to where you are subtracting, it's always better to take the absolute value.
Sir, errors are like always added, right?
Sorry.
Errors are like always added. Am I correct?
Okay, I don't think so. Like it's depend on the particular like scenario.
Okay.
Okay, so but certainly in this case, yeah. So as far as the answer, I think we're subtracting the higher thing sorry, we are subtracting the lower thing from the higher.
Yes, sir. Actually, in class 12th, in physics, we studied about errors. There was a chapter dimensional and errors. So there, I studied, and the book says that error can always be added.
Okay. In that case, probably yeah. Then it's basically saying you always have to take the absolute value. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's about like the things which are like physical quantities, they are added.
Yeah. So, but okay, I don't know, but I don't think that it's not true that all the error is always positive. Okay, sometimes it can be negative also, but okay, I'll suggest it's better if you take the absolute value.
Yeah, sir. Like I should say, like it's like depends on the scenario, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so let me go to question number 11. Okay, so question number 11 says student calculate the living height of a person using this formula. Okay, where SFT are the okay, so yeah, so someone asked me question number 11, right? Hello. So basically what basically it's saying, so you just need to add all these things. Okay, so so it's basically saying that a student actually discovered a new formula. Okay, so what is that formula? So the height is basically what? 0.3 h of f. Okay, and 0.2 h of h. Okay, 0.2 h of r plus 0.3 h of t. Okay, so now you just need to substitute all these values, right? So all these things are given. So what is this? This is basically h of, so if you see this thing little closely, then only you can realize what is h of f and h of h and h of r and h of t. What is this? This is h of f. Okay, because here h is basically it's a function of f. Okay, so here this is h of h. Please mute yourself. Hello. Hello. Who is this? Yaswan. Yaswan, can you mute yourself? Yeah. So am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
So as you can see, this h is basically it's a function of f, and this h is basically it's a function of small s. This h is basically it's a function of r. So this is hr. So this h is a function of t. So that this is h of t. And similarly, this is for male and similarly for female. Okay. This h of f, this is h of s, this is h of r, and this is h of t. So what you need to do, you need to just substitute all these things over here. Okay, so if you substitute for male, all the things for male, then you will get the formula for male, and if you substitute all these things for female, then you will get a formula for female. Okay, so what is h of f? So h of f is basically 1.9 f plus 32. So instead of this, you just need to write 1.9 f plus 32. Okay, and what is this h of s? This is basically 2.s plus 27. 2.9s plus 27. And similarly, you can substitute, and you just need to multiply all these things, and finally you will get a formula for x. Is it
Sir,
clear?
I had a doubt in ninth question.
No. I'll come to ninth question. Now I'm talking about question number 11. Is there any doubt in question number 11 now?
No, sir.
Okay. So someone asked me question number 12, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So okay. Certainly 12 I cannot.
It was a graph.
Yeah. So probably I have to share the portal. Yeah. Yeah. So this is basically choose the base representation of height of a female person, right?
Yes.
So the thing is, it's given, right? The equation are given. This, if you see the female person, h equal to 1.9 a plus 28, h equal to 2.7 s plus 28, h equal to 3 r plus 28. So that means what is the first equation of this? So this h point 1.9 a plus 28, this represent a line, right?
Yes.
So now you can draw it in graph, right? So then you can predict according to the graph, right?
So the constants in the equation are the y-intercepts, right?
Yes, correct. The constant are basically y-intercept. Yeah.
Okay, sir, got it.
Is it clear now? Like how you should draw the graph?
Yes, sir, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
Sir, I have doubt in practice assignment.
On ninth question, sir, in this. That
Ninth question, there is issue in question number 9. So this, I guess, sum of the option is basically 5 by 8, but it's saying that option is in.
we are getting that second option 8 by 5, and first option has minus 24. Minus 24 is an integer. So, but every integer divided by 1 can be a rational, right, sir?
Yes, yes.
So every integers we can call it as rational.
Correct, correct.
Okay. But here they were only allowing one option, so I kept second option. But the given it was wrong.
So I guess, yeah, there was some issue with the portal. Okay, so it's not your problem. Whatever.
Correct, sir.
So your answer is correct, but okay. So previously, I guess it was showing only one option is correct. Now I guess showing that both two options are correct.
Sir, I want sixth question also, sir. Sixth question.
Sixth question I have already discussed. Okay, you can watch the recording. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for that question, will they disregard the marks or give us the marks?
Probably I'll check with that. Okay, certainly you will not lose any marks. Okay, either
Do you discuss the
you will
fourth
get mark
question?
or otherwise you will discard it. Okay, so
Okay,
you
sir.
are not
Thank you so
going to
much.
lose anything.
Sir, question 4, please.
The fourth question.
And seventh also.
Okay, so question number 6. So what is the problem with question number 6? What you have tried, because there are so many options. So what basically you have tried, and what is your doubt?
Sir, actually, yesterday the question was not like this, sir. They given as brace like that.
Yeah, it was probably in LaTeX font. Okay, so
That I couldn't understand the question there itself.
so now is it clear, the question?
Yes, sir.
So now its question is clear. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So
It is an ordered pair. It is an ordered pair, sir. A comma B, where A is a subset of B, which means that every value of A is there in B.
A is a subset of B. That means not every value. All the elements in A are in B.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Total the A were taken from the B. Yes.
No, that is not the correct way of saying that A is a subset of B. So when you say that A is a subset of B, when all the elements of A are in B, okay, so then you say that A is a subset of B. So
Yes.
that is the correct way to tell that A is a subset of B. So it's basically saying this subset. So the subset relation, whether that relation is reflexive or transitive or symmetric, or
But they didn't given any clue to write those ordered pairs A comma B, like they were natural numbers or.
no, it's collection on like you take any general set. Okay, maybe you can take natural number also. Okay, it's not an issue. Okay, so it's basically it's
How it is anti-symmetric?
yeah, I'll come to that. So so you can take it as on any arbitrary set. Okay, so one thing you have to, okay, so you are correct. Actually, one should mention that uh, on what kind of set you are taking, because if you take on a maybe say empty set, okay, so then automatically it will satisfy all the conditions. Okay, so and probably if you take on a singleton set, okay, then probably it will satisfy all the conditions. Okay, so yeah.
For an example, sir, we take A equal to 1 and B equal to 1 comma 2, then it clarifies that why it is antisymmetric.
Yeah, so probably I'll take I'll take the subset of all natural numbers, so that basically will give you a proper idea. Okay, so actually so you can get why actually why the answers are the given answers are correct only when I take this collection this set to be the set of all natural numbers. Okay, then only you can get why the given answers are correct. Okay, so let me.
So this is the symbol we are going to follow for subsets.
Yeah, that is the usual symbol, right? That is the symbol for subset, right? Is there any other symbol for subset?
Sir, I mean only slanted U, that is the subset symbol, and the other one for
it is
proper
proper
subset.
subset.
No, for proper subset, it is slanted U plus bar with a cross on it, that it is
So
not
actually,
equal to.
so the thing is that so this is also a symbol for subset.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, sir told in the video that
This is also a symbol for subset.
yeah.
Okay. And
Super
this is a symbol for proper subset.
Yeah. So the first and the last one, what sir emphasized in the video, that is what we are going to follow. That's why.
Yeah. So okay, like it's okay. So it's really difficult to follow one particular symbol, but okay, let me tell you, this this particular two symbol, they represent subset, okay,
Yes, sir.
and this one represent the proper subset. So proper subset always comes with this one cross line. Okay. So suppose you have a relation. Let R be a relation on a which is defined follows. Okay. So now, as you can see, this relation is certainly reflexive, right? So
Yes, sir.
is it clear why this relation is reflexive?
Yes, sir.
Because
Yes,
A
sir.
is always a subset of A, right?
Yes, sir.
So then that's why this relation is reflexive. So what about symmetry, whether this relation is symmetry? If A is a subset of B, then does it imply that B is also a subset of A?
No, sir.
It's not incorrect. In general, if you see, it's not incorrect, because if you take A to be 1, 2, okay, and B to be 1, 2, 3, then as you can see, A is a subset of B, but B is not a subset of A. Okay, so this is not true in general. Okay, so that's why this relation is not symmetry, right? So what about transitive? What about transitive? Whether this relation is transitive?
So A is a subset of
So
B and B is
so
a subset
basically,
of
I
C
think
and A is
the
subset of C.
relation is transitive.
so what basically it says, for transitivity, what we need to show? We need to show that if A comma B,
And B comma C is there. A
A
comma C.
comma, yeah, if A comma B is in R and B comma C is in R, then we need to show that,
A comma C also
B
belongs
comma
to R.
A comma C is in also R. Okay, so this is quite easy, like, because if A comma B is in R, so this implies A is a subset of B, right? And if B comma C is in R, this implies B is a subset of C, right? So A is a subset of B and B is a subset of C. That means A is a subset of C, right? Because A is contained in B, okay, all the elements of A, they are contained in B, and all the elements of B are contained in C. So this basically implies that all the elements of A are contained in C. That means A is a subset of C. That means A comma C.
So by that note, how are you saying that B is a subset of C and A is subset of B?
That
It
is
is just
how.
relation
That
of
is
A comma B is an ordered pair by the relation R.
yes. That is how we have defined the relation. So in relation, this ordered pair. See, in this relation, this is a ordered pair, right? So this A represent a set, right? And this B also represent a set, right? So
Yes, sir.
A comma B is in R. So the way we have defined R, A comma B is in R means A is a subset of B. Okay. B comma C is in R means B is a subset of C. Okay. So for transitivity, what we need to do, we need to first assume that. We need to assume that this holds. Okay. By this assumption, we have to show that A comma C is in R. So by this assumption, if I assume that A comma B is in R, that means with the given condition, A is a subset of B. If I assume that B comma C is in R, that means B is a subset of C. And by combining these two things, what I am getting that A is a subset of C. That means since A is a subset of C, then this order pair A comma C satisfy the condition. That means A comma C is in R. Okay, that means my relation is transitive. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, any other doubt from this question? Is there any doubt from this question? Shall I?
Sir, in this question, the sets B and A were not defined. So it
Sorry?
can be, in this question, the set B is not defined. Like, what does B belong to? It's a set of integers, natural numbers, or what? Or it might be just having like one and that's it. So the answers can be anything, right?
Yeah, probably. Like, no, most likely, I guess, if you take probably empty set, then probably you may get in some different answer. Okay. Otherwise, I guess no.
So our assumption in such questions should be that they are natural numbers.
No, certainly there, like, I'm taking this set to be natural numbers. Okay, so, but if you ask me, this question is not properly written. Okay, that is what I can say. Okay, so one should provide more information on this question.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, any other doubt?
Sir?
Hmm.
Sir, actually, I joined a little bit late, so I have a journal query. It's not about the question, it's about the mock. Actually, sir, I somehow skipped the mock. I didn't receive any like notification. I missed it. So, sir, is
No,
it going to affect my?
everybody I gets the notification. Maybe you
Uh,
missed.
yeah, maybe there were some settings which I didn't turned on. Sir, is this mock going to affect my qualifier? Like the marks will be added or something?
No. I don't
No.
think it will affect your qualifier score.
Okay, so it was for the practice purpose, right?
Yeah, practice purpose. Probably I don't know whether there is some weightage, some bonus mark is there or not. I am not sure.
Okay, sir. So where I can get this information? I mean,
Probably you can. So is that okay? So to whoever actually they are present here, is there any bonus mark for this this
Yes,
mock?
it is available in the student handbook. It clearly mentions that participation in mocks gives a bonus mark and the calculation of the bonus mark towards the CGPA that is explained there
Yeah.
in the student handbook.
okay. And from where I can get this student handbook?
From the portal.
On the portal, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't got it, and I've opened the portal. Can you guide me, like, from where I can get it?
So that's coming in the course introduction. If you go to the
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it.
general
Okay,
instructions and important.
in the introduction of every course, like for maths
Yes.
different, for English different. Yeah, I got it. Thank you so much for helping.
No problem.
Thank you, sir, for helping.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, any other doubt you want me to address?
Sir, can we ask questions from the practice assignment of week 3?
Yes, sure.
Number 7. Practice assignment week. Fifth
Have you
question.
so before asking practice assignment, have you checked the solution of the practice assignment?
Yes, sir. I have checked the fifth one. I didn't understand properly.
Sir, question number 7 from mock test.
Question number 7 for mock.
Yes.
Yeah, what is your doubt in that question? Hello? Hello.
Yes, sir. I'm confusing two options, sir.
Yeah, so the thing is, it's the way, so it's more or less clear that this function is not
Sir,
1
there
1,
is
right?
no doubt for me. Can I leave?
Yeah, if you don't have any doubt, you can leave. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
If x is even, so the function is basically defined from z to z. Okay. So if
Yeah.
x is even, this is x by 2. And if x is odd, this is 0, right?
Yes.
So one thing is clear that this is, so first tell me whether this function is 1 1.
1 1. No, no, sir.
Why? Why
Because
this is?
yeah, it is given that it is integer. So we, if even -2 or 2, we put in the equation x by 2, then we get the
What if you put -2? If you put f equal to -2, then what you will get? -2 is even or odd? What is -2? Even or odd?
even.
Even, right? So by your definition, if x is even, then what is the value of its image? This is x by 2, right?
Yeah.
Then this is the f of -2 is what? -2 by 2, which is -1, right? Correct or not?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, -2. Yeah, if means I mean to say that if we put minus or positive or negative value, even value, then we get even. So we put two values, then get one image.
Yeah, that is what I'm asking. So what are these value? If you put, you will get the same image. You just tell me two values that if I apply these two value to the function, then I will get the same thing. Is there any value on that you are thinking?
No, sorry.
See, f of -2 is -1. Okay, what is the value of f of 2? Can you tell me?
1.
2 by 2, 1, right?
2
So
by 2,
certainly
yeah.
they both are different, right? And they are also
Yeah.
giving some different value. Okay. So certainly this will not work. Okay. So this doesn't imply anything. This doesn't imply, sorry, yeah. So by this we cannot conclude anything. Okay. So one thing you can see that if x is odd, right? If x is odd, then the value of the function is always 0, right?
Right.
That means what is the value of f of 1?
0.
What is the value of f of -1? What is the value of f of -1?
0.
0. That means, so here you can see 1 is different from -1, right?
Right.
But their image are same, right?
Yeah.
That means f is not
1.
1. Then what about onto? What about onto? Whether this function is onto or not? Whether this function is onto or not? See, clearly this function is onto because it says so. So if you want, let's say, so this is, so the map is basically from Z to Z. Okay. So to show that this function is onto, if I take any a in Z, okay, if I take any a in Z, then I must have a pre-image x in my domain. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So for example, if I want a pre-image of 4, right? I want a pre-image of 4 in my domain. So what will be the pre-image of 4? Can you give me a pre-image of 4?
8.
Correct, 8. Because if I multiply, it basically says if x is even, then the image is basically 8 by 2. So if I multiply 4 times 2, then image of 8 is basically what? 8 by 2, which is 4. And similarly, what will be the pre-image of -5? What will be the pre-image of -5? -10. Okay. So similarly, for any arbitrary integer a, okay, the pre-image of that number is basically 2a. Okay. So that means for all the elements in the codomain, I have a pre-image in the domain. That means this function is onto. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so shall I now move to let's say week 3 practice assignment. Okay. Just give me a minute. Yeah, so what is your doubt in practice assignment? Which question? Okay, is there any doubt from practice assignment?
I have doubt in the motorbike question. It's 17th, I think.
So you have checked the solution, right?
Yes, I did see the solution. I just didn't understand how they took C to be 0 uh, and B to be 0. B or A something.
This one, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's given that the stuntman performs a bike stunt between two houses of the same height as shown in the figure. His bike makes an angle theta okay, at house A with the horizontal at the beginning of the stunt and follows a parabolic path and lands at house B with an angle of 80 minus theta. Okay, so as you can see, so this angle is 80 minus theta and this angle is theta. So if the maximum height achieved by the bike is 12.5 feet from the above, from the ground, and tan theta is 1, then find the distance between these two houses. So what is your doubt?
In the solution, first of all, I didn't understand the question. When I checked the solution, they said that the
This
given
point
path followed by is a parabolic path.
that is given
And
in the question, right?
Yeah,
Huh.
and they took the general equation ax square plus bx plus c, and c they took c to be 0, and in the workings a is also taken as 0.
No, what is C?
No, x is taken as 0. Sorry.
Not X, A, right?
I just checked. It's x in the workings. 2a into 0 plus b equals to 1.
So this point they have taken 0, right? You are saying this point to be 0, comma 0, right?
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
So assuming that top, okay, assuming that top of the house A to be origin and the horizontal direction as x axis, okay, and the vertical direction as y axis, okay. That means they are taking this to be 0, 0, okay.
Oh.
This point to be 0, 0.
Okay, so they put 0 as the x into x plus b, and the slope was tan theta, which was 1,
Yes.
and
So
b came out to be 1.
see, so the thing is, if you take this to be 0, 0, okay. So the thing is, you can start with any point, okay. That is not an issue, okay. So certainly that won't change the answer, but certainly that will affect your calculation, okay. If you start
Okay.
from here 0, 0, na, so then you can do it easily, okay. If you start in with some other point, okay, the final answer will be the same, but you have to do lot of calculation. You have to do lot of extra calculation, okay. That is
Okay,
the
okay.
that's why they have started with 0, comma 0.
And I have one more doubt related to the same question. My At first, I tried to make a trigonometric approach to this question. I took the height of to be uh, 2.5, which is like basically 12.5 feet minus 10 feet, and tan theta to be 1, and the base came out to be 2.5 because tan theta is 1. So the distance between A and B came out to be 5 instead of 10.
So you want to find this one, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I took the middle of this, which was
Hmm.
basically the height. You can make a triangle sort of thing when taking the
How you
distance.
can tell me how you are how you are doing, then only I can tell you, right, what sort of mistake you are doing, or maybe I
My
can.
idea was that the maximum height reached is 12.5 feet from the ground, right?
Yeah, so this is the maximum height, which is
Yeah,
12.5
yeah.
feet. Yeah.
So if we draw a perpendicular from there to the red line you drew
Huh. Huh.
from A to B,
Huh.
so it forms a triangle that near the angle theta. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so the middle part comes out to be 2.5, the perpendicular.
This one,
Yes, this comes out to be 2.5 feet,
this
right?
length you are saying 2.5,
Yeah,
which is correct.
yeah. And the theta is 1. Theta is 45 degree, sorry.
Uh, is it given that theta is 45? Okay, so
Like
how?
tan theta is 1, so theta will be 45 degree. If you take tan inverse of 1.
No, why the tan theta is 1 here?
It's given in the question, right? Below, like tan theta is 1.
Yeah, yeah, correct. Yes. So then theta is, so if
Uh,
tan theta is 1, then theta is your 45 degree.
45 degree.
Yes.
So my approach was that if theta is 45 degree,
Huh?
the base and the perpendicular should be equal, because if you like take the tan theta, which is comes out to be tan theta is basically perpendicular upon base,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and if we take 1 equals to 2.5 upon base, the base comes out to be 2.52.
Hmm, 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 hmm.
So the first half is 2.5, the second half will also be similarly 2.5, which sums up to be 5.
Yes, yes, you are, in some sense you are correct. Yeah. So what is the answer it's given? It's 10,
It's
right?
10. I just wanted to know what's wrong with this approach.
No, I guess, okay, so, okay, just give me a minute, let me think.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I guess it's correct whatever you are saying, because yeah, certainly if you are drawing a perpendicular, then certainly it's a right angle triangle. Okay,
But there cannot be two answers, right?
but the thing is, one thing I'm not sure, okay, whether these two distance they are same or not. Okay, for that probably you have to show that, yeah.
I think they will be same because when we
Yeah, so this is
at
basically,
45 degree, the peak comes out to be always at the middle.
yeah. So basically not peak. Okay, so in some sense this is the axis of symmetry. Okay.
Yeah.
So since this is the axis of symmetry, then they should basically form a similar triangle. Okay, so in that case actually this length and this length should be same. Okay, so in that case you should get 2.5 plus 2.55. Okay, and what about the calculation they have, like not that is given in the question, whether it's correct? Have you checked all the calculation over here?
I assumed them to be correct because I didn't really understand this question at first until you cleared it now. Y c is equals to 0 and y x is equals to 0.
So I think from here, like at the down, we can note that the axis of symmetry is given like somewhat 5, and how he got like 12.5 at this point.
Yeah, so it's basically it's given that the maximum height achieved by the bike is 12.5, right?
Yes, sir.
So that means this height, okay, so basically the maximum height is whatever, like this is some number, so this point is some a comma 12.5. So that means, so this distance is 10. Okay,
Yes, sir.
that means the remaining distance
Will be 2.5.
2.5. Okay, so in that case what basically is saying that so since this is basically your axis of symmetry, if I
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, but this is should not be formed right angle triangle because it is parabolic path. If you consider the arrow to go upward, it will above the axis of symmetry.
No. What I'm doing, I'm just taking a line which connects both these points.
This is somehow like a round type of line.
Okay, no, that is
hypotenuse should be like a straight.
Sorry?
Hypotenuse should be like a straightforward.
No. What I'm saying, I'm taking this is I'm connecting this point A. So not say this is alpha. maybe say this is beta. I'm connecting a line segment. Okay. Okay, so one
According
more
to
thing.
arrow,
Okay,
it was
no.
45 degrees.
So okay, so one more thing I can say. Okay, so why probably this is incorrect. Okay, so whoever asked this question, are you here still? Still, are you here?
Yes, sir.
So okay, so the thing is, okay, so one more thing, the problem part is how you are going to make sure that this axis of symmetry, okay, whatever this axis of symmetry, it will cut this line into two equal parts.
Like what I was taught in physics, that if something is thrown at like 45-degree angle, it reaches its peak in the middle and travels the same distance afterwards. So the like the distance before the peak and distance covered after the peak should be same. That's what I was taught.
No, certainly I don't know that whatever you are saying regarding this, like it travels 45 degree, but okay, certainly I will check that, but I'm not sure like why you are saying that this particular thing will cut, because I don't know. See, suppose maybe, so what is basically in my mind, okay, suppose this parabola is like this, okay, so and no, you are correct. No, you are correct, because yeah,
Opposite side, it was given that angle was 180 minus theta.
just
That
a
angle
minute,
is
just a minute,
45.
just a minute, because this point, the coordinate of this point, okay, and the x coordinate, sorry, y coordinate of this point and y coordinate of this point, they are basically same. Okay, so then yeah, so then according to the axis of symmetry, okay, so this parabola is basically, it's a symmetry about this axis of symmetry. Okay, so in that case, this point at this point, they should be at equal distance. Okay. Okay, so let me check the answer first. Okay, so let me check the answer first. Okay, I'll come to this question in the end. I have to go through the answer properly, then only I can make sure whether there is something wrong with the answer. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But okay, certainly whatever you said, I don't see anything wrong in your argument. Okay. At least I don't see anything.
So do I wait till the end of the session?
Okay, certainly I have to go through it. Like I have to read the solution, then only I can make sure. Otherwise, you can take, like, give me your mail. I'll send you a mail regarding this. Okay.
Do I like send it to you privately on the chat?
Yeah, it's fine. No problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, any other doubt from practice assignment? Hello? Is there any
Sir,
doubt?
I have sent my mail. Please check your chat box. I hope it's there.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, I'll get back to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Regarding this question. Okay. So
Thank you, sir.
I'll check the solution. Okay. So if there is some mistake in the solution, okay, I'll let you know in this mail ID. Okay. And
So if there if there
yeah.
are any connections, so you can upload it to the portal so everyone can.
Yeah. See, if there is some mistake, then undoubtedly I'll rectify the mistake and I'll submit it in the portal. Okay, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, is there any doubt from practice assignment or activity question or anything else? Okay. Okay, then yeah. Then okay. Then since we have time, then probably. Well, I can go through the. Okay, so I'll just go through the solution and I'll let you know. Okay, in the Gmail.
Okay, sir. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
yeah. Okay, since I guess no one is asking any question, then I'll stop the session now.
Yes.